finally home, Everest. Home.
Welcome to Miss Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the DreamWorks movies that may have slipped your mind.
You were right, Philby. We did go too far.
Number 10, B-Movie. DreamWorks' animated flick B-Movie flew into theaters in 2007. Led by Jerry Seinfeld, the cast is stacked. Everyone from Renee Zellweger to Chris Rock to Larry King and even Oprah Winfrey joined the hive.
The Honorable Judge Bumbleton presiding.
All right, case number 4475, Superior Court of New York, Barry B. Benson versus the honey industry is now in session.
The story follows Barry B. Benson, who decides to take legal action against humans after discovering that they eat and sell honey. Thanks to mixed reviews and a strange romance between the insect and a human florist, the film didn't earn its wings.
And he happens to be the nicest bee I've met in a long time.
Long time? What are you talking about? Are there other bugs in your life?
Although it isn't DreamWorks' biggest success story, it received a spike in interest thanks to the internet. After becoming a popular meme in 2015, B-Movie achieved cult status and continues to create quite a buzz.
Thank you, Barry!
Oh, that bee is living my life!
Let it go, Kenny.
When will this nightmare end?
Number 9, Rise of the Guardians. What do you get when you cross Santa Claus with the Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny? You get Rise of the Guardians.
We are wiping clean the slate.
How come?
Good question.
How come? I tell you how come. Because now you are Guardian!
In this action-packed adventure, these mythological personas call upon Jack Frost to aid them in foiling the plans of an evil creature named Pitch Black. The tale is supported by a star-studded voice cast that includes Chris Pine, Hugh Jackman, Isla Fisher, and Jude Law.
No Christmas or Easter or little fairies that come in the night. There will be nothing but fear and darkness.
Receiving its fair share of positive reviews, Guardians is a stunning visual triumph that reunites audiences with their favorite childhood folklore characters. Although it never got the sequels its creators were hoping for, there's plenty of magic to be had.
My name is Jack Frost, and I'm a Guardian. How do I know that? Because the moon told me so.
Number 8, Megamind. 2010's Megamind is a hilarious film that proves that being a supervillain is no walk in the park. After obliterating superhero Metro Man, the title character and alien malefactor discovers life after defeat isn't as exciting as it would seem.
Evil is running rampant through the streets.
I'm so tired of running rampant through the streets. What's the point of being bad when there's no good to try and stop you?
With no one left to battle, he hits a midlife crisis and decides to create a new nemesis, with terrible results. Featuring Saturday Night Live alumni Will Ferrell and Tina Fey, Megamind is packed with both action and non-stop laughs.
The people of the city relied on you and you deserted them! You left us in the hands of him! No offense.
No, I'm with you.
Although it came behind several other animated films at the box office, it received several game adaptations and an upcoming television series, expected to hit the small screen in 2024.
Put your hands in the air! Now hand over your wallets. I'm just kidding.
Number 7, Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas.
I don't suppose a heartfelt apology would do.
Heartfelt? From you? Sinbad, you don't have a heart.
Combining hand-drawn and computer-generated techniques, Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas was a turning point for DreamWorks moving away from traditional animation. Focusing on the Middle Eastern tale of Sinbad the Sailor, it's an oceanic adventure starring Brad Pitt, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and Michelle Pfeiffer.
What do you think you're doing here?
I'm here to make sure you get the Book of Peace. Or bring back your dead body if you fail.
Really? And how are you gonna pull that off?
Despite a renowned and stellar voice cast, the movie sank. With a series of lukewarm reviews paired with heavy competition at the box office from films like Pirates of the Caribbean and Finding Nemo, Sinbad had the odds stacked against it. That being said, the film helped push DreamWorks to focus on new animation technologies and trends.
I did my best. Wasn't enough.
No. You came back anyway.
Number 6. Joseph, King of Dreams. After the success of The Prince of Egypt, DreamWorks decided to continue its biblical content.
All of us were carrying sheaves of wheat. I was among you, but then, all of a sudden, I was above you, and your wheat bowed to me.
I wonder what that's supposed to mean.
Serving as a prequel, Joseph, King of Dreams explores the story of the Book of Genesis figure. Ben Affleck voices the lead, with solid support from a cast that includes Star Wars' Mark Hamill and The Little Mermaid's Jodie Benson.
I thought you learned something in that cell. Remember when I would bring food to you?
Yes. It kept me going.
Not to be confused with Tim Rice and Andrew Lloyd Webber's Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, King of Dreams is also a musical, featuring original songs by composer Danny Pelfrey. The movie was DreamWorks Animation's only straight-to-video release and was the last of the studio's religious-centered films. Number 5. Abominable.
Don't worry. I will make sure you get home.
What are you gonna do? Take him all the way back to Mount Everest?
Maybe I am. Jin, he needs to get back to his family.
Premiering at the Toronto International Film Festival, Abominable melted hearts in 2019. Centered around a young girl named Yi who discovers a Yeti living on her rooftop, the movie is everything you could want from animation. Visually captivating images that both move and inspire its audience.
Come on, Everest! Make it go bigger! Higher!
With Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. star Chloe Bennett leading the charge, the memorable cast of characters is brought to life by Eddie Izzard, Sarah Paulson, Tsai Chin, and Albert Tsai. Upon its release, the movie got mostly positive reviews, but didn't exactly shine at the box office. That didn't stop it from earning a spin-off series on the streaming service Peacock in 2022.
You're right. It's not over. Thank you, Everest.
Number 4. Turbo.
Down the front stretch.
Moving into 4th position. 3rd. Now 2nd.
Going to the outside as they cross the bricks.
And it looks like the winner is Turbo!
Ready, set, go! 2013's Turbo is about a little snail with a big dream to win the Indy 500. And with newfound super speed, he may just make that a reality. Everyone from Ryan Reynolds to Samuel L. Jackson to Snoop Dogg lends their voice talent to this story about ambition and drive, no pun intended. Released during the same month as another animated flick, Despicable Me 2, Turbo sadly didn't take home gold.
When the heat is on, my speed is on, can't stop now. Come on, faster than lightning strikes, I'm so psyched to light the track up, right, so back up.
Becoming one of the lowest performing releases for DreamWorks, the film didn't let a thing like the box office stop it. Determined just like its protagonist, the film refueled and continued the race, spawning several games and a Netflix series titled Turbo Fast, which ran for 3 seasons.
It's like I always said, little amigo, you are amazing!
Number 3. Dreamer.
I'll take the 6,000 and the horse.
$6,000 and a dead horse, and I never have to hear from you again?
That's right.
Take the money.
Often synonymous with animation, DreamWorks also produces many live-action films. In 2005, the studio released Dreamer, a family-friendly drama based on the true story of a father and daughter rehabilitating a wounded racehorse in the 90s. The on-screen parent and child were played by Dakota Fanning and Kurt Russell, who turned in great performances.
That's mean. That's mean. You shouldn't say that.
Must have been eating too many popsicles.
What?
What? You didn't know I knew about that, did you?
Equal parts uplifting and heartening, the picture was nominated for an ESPY Award for Best Sports Movie, but only just made its budget back. Whether or not sports-themed movies are your cup of tea, Dreamer offers a little something for everyone who is seeking a heaping dose of inspiration.
The sky opened and mere mortals parted. Part of the way to victory, where you'll meet me in the winner's circle, where I'll put a blanket of flowers on your back.
Number 2. The Time Machine. Somewhat based on prolific science fiction writer H.G. Wells' book, 2002's The Time Machine is a wild and trans-temporal adventure.
Time travel?
Yes.
Accessing science fiction.
No, practical application. My question is, why can't one change the past?
The titular character, Dr. Alexander Hartigan, is played by Guy Pearce, who sets out to prove that time travel is real. However, when his experiment transports him 800,000 years ahead, he discovers some horrifying things about the future of humanity.
For you to question 800,000 years of evolution.
A joint venture between DreamWorks and Warner Brothers, the film features impressive CGI effects. While critics felt there was little else worthwhile, it did go on to snag an Academy Award nomination for Best Makeup.
Maybe he's finally found some place where he can be happy.
This was my home.
His home.
Long ago.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Home. A sweet tale of an unlikely friendship between a young girl and an alien.
Parties are so much more fun when other people show up. Is it time to pick it up a level?
Yes! This is gonna be sweet.
Drop it like it has a high temperature.
Shark Tale. An oceanic laugh-out-loud adventure voiced by an all-star cast.
Dun, 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 can't touch this. Stop. Oscar time.
Ants. The adventure of an ant attempting to find importance in his small world.
The whole system makes me feel insignificant.
Excellent. You've made a real breakthrough.
I have?
Yes, Z. You are insignificant.
Over the Hedge. A ragtag group of forest mammals band together to conquer suburbia.
You see, you've got the food gathering skills, I've got the know-how, and they have the food.
How much food?
Loads of food. Heaps of food. Food out the wazoo!
Small soldiers. Action figures come to life via military technology, causing chaos and havoc.
There will be no surrender. There will be no mercy. All organized scum must die.
Yeah! Bomb them all the way back to preschool.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Mouse Hunt.
Ow! No! Are you trying to kill me?
Co-starring Nathan Lane and Lee Evans, Mouse Hunt is one of DreamWorks' best-kept secrets. The zany and uproarious story follows two brothers who inherit their late father's mansion. But when they discover that the estate is also home to a clever little mouse, mayhem ensues. Directed by the future Oscar winner Gore Verbinski, Lane and Evans gave us two of the finest physical comedy performances of the 20th century. Scene after scene, the non-stop hijinks bring to mind the slapstick-style comedy of Charlie Chaplin and Laurel and Hardy. However, their small but mighty co-star steals the show.
Here you go, knock yourself out. No good, huh? Otis, more curry.
What's your favorite DreamWorks flick? Let us know in the comments.
I guess we got him.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms. Mojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.